Greetings, dear ones. Day 93. We cultivate our I am presence. So let's close our eyes, dear ones. Say your intention as we inhale our life force. We are bringing in harmony within our mind, our body, and our spirit. We are filling our cells with life force. And as we exhale, we are releasing all fears, shame, guilt, doubt, insecurity, all of those expressions that we hold on to because we're not present. That's the reason we're not present. So say your intention. All right, dear ones. We are present, feeling balanced, feeling centered, because what? We are more than this physical vessel. We are an energetic essence that spans out into infinity. When we can continue to do this simple practice, we are remembering ourselves. Yeah. We are allowing ourselves to be present before we go to that job, before we go to the gym, before we take our child to childcare, daycare, before we go to the grocery store. We are checking in with ourselves. It's necessary to check in because if we don't check in, nobody else is going to check in for us. Yeah. So as we continue to keep cultivating our presence, because this is the foundation, dear ones. This is the foundation. We are learning as adults to slow down, to be present. So you don't have to get upset. Now, of course, if you want to get upset about whatever's happening in your life or somebody else's life, of course you can do that. But it's kind of wasted energy. But we all have free will. And if you decide to use your energy on being angry about something in your life, somebody, some experience, I can't tell you to not, but I'm just pointing out things that do not align with us, make us upset, then you have to explore that. You really do. You have to explore. Why are you getting upset? Yeah, That's it. Just explore it. I'm not saying not to get upset, but to know where your energy is going. Where are you placing your energy? Yeah. And when we pause, like we're doing, it helps you to not get upset about whatever, anything. But again, as I said, if you feel the need to get upset because something upset you, then that is what you choose to do. Because I know I have gotten upset myself many times throughout my life. And after I got upset, I would see myself wanting to apologize to that person or whatever I did. It's like, okay, I didn't have to be so harsh. So this is awareness. This whole presence thing, which is a very necessary tool for us, is bringing awareness to your everyday moments, especially those moments where we get upset. So you have to just check in with yourself. Why are you getting upset? It could be valid for you. Yeah, it really could be. But when we are present, we are clear and we can see things in a different way. This is the whole, I like to say, magic about this. It really is, because we're present. When you're present, you're not upset. We're upset when we're not present. You see what I'm saying? It's when we're not present, that's when we get upset. Yes, cursing, screaming, and even some people, physical violence. It's because we're not present. So think about it. If more people in the world were present, this world would not be so violent, right? This world would not be a lot of things. So just think about that. Because our presence, dear ones, is our power. Yeah. It's that inner power. That inner power that doesn't scream. It doesn't holler. It doesn't shout. It doesn't have to. It does not have to do that. As a matter of fact, our presence is harmony. Yes. When we are present, we're more engaged with everything. We're more agreeable. So just pay attention. Really pay attention to that, because it's worth looking into, because it's about you. This whole practice is about us. It's about us being present in our everyday moments when we are at work. Because when we are present, we can be at our best. We can be our true self. We don't have to play a character. We don't have to be this persona with this person and then be a persona with this person and then be another persona. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and I know quite a few people, including myself, that when they get around different people, they become different themselves. That's another thing to pay attention to. Why are you changing? All right? Why are you changing for each person? That's just another question. Just another question. Know that your presence is your power, and also know that your presence is the greatest gift. That's another thing. Your presence is the gift. Your presence is the gift. Yeah. You didn't know that your presence was the gift? Wow. If that isn't a message to us, I don't know what is. Because we have so many messages that are in clear sight for us, and a lot of them go over our head. But this, your presence being the greatest gift, is one of the major ones that humanity needs to really align to that, because when you do align to that, you begin to see your beauty. You begin to see that your presence is the greatest gift. Just think about it for a minute. If every single person on the earth was present, wow, this world would be a completely transformed world, because everybody would be present. There would be harmony on every corner. Right? And with everybody being present, all of those outdated systems that humanity has imprinted within our essence would no longer exist. Wow, what a concept. It would never exist. So think about that, dear ones. That would be really huge if that happened. That means that all of those aspects that keep us doubting, that keep us insecure, that keep us feeling guilty, that keep us feeling envious and jealous and sad, all of those expressions would cease to exist. I know. You're saying to yourself, how could that be? Because we live in a world where it does exist, right? I know. But I'm just sharing with you all what a concept if it didn't. What a concept. Remember, we create our realities from our thoughts. So if everybody's thoughts were in harmony, there would be none of those expressions that I just stated. That is how powerful each and every one of us are. That is how powerful we are. So one way for us to adapt to those type of higher expressions of ourselves is what we're doing right now. Cultivating our presence, feeling our essence that brings an alignment with our mind, our body, and our spirit. When we can pause throughout the day, every day, just to improve our well-being. Yes, this is improving our well-being. And in turn, is improving the whole world. Because our thoughts are a part of the orchestration of our lives. So think about that, dear ones. Think about if you're in a situation and you feel yourself about to get upset about whatever experience you're having. Pause for a moment. Yeah, pause for a moment. Because maybe you can behave in a different way that does not deplete your energy. And maybe you can behave in a way, it has to be from your heart though, that you're not angry. Wow, yeah, because anger, that's pretty intense. If you're angry, yeah. So this video is bringing awareness to us. These are like little mini sessions, mini free sessions, because humanity needs this. We all need this. We all need a reset every day. Every day. Yes, a reset. So beautiful ones, continue your lovely day. Be present. Be aware. Pause throughout the day so you can be present, so you can make a reset in your life if you need to. I know we're all learning, and I know at times we do get upset, but with awareness, you can pause. And when you're pausing, guess what? You may not get upset. That's what I'm saying. You may not even get upset because you paused. All right. Take care. Until the next video. Love, light, and wisdom to you throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your life.